Hello everyone, we are looking at a quick demo which is called the Foretold Westmark Legacy. Came across this on Steam literally just now and advertised as a horror gothic card deck building game. Anyway, all boxes ticked, so I wanted to have a quick look. Let's see. This work in progress demo will give you a little taste of our game and allow feedback before the release 2023. Please feel free to get in touch with us on the Steam forums or via Twitter @NotBrim. If you enjoyed the game, please wishlist on Steam, yada yada yada, wishes on Steam, Kickstarter, continue. Okay, quick look at the options just to see. Show her pop-ups, yes please. Graphics, full screen, that's all fine. Sound, maybe turn the master volume just a little bit down.
Can we go now? Can we go now?
That's alright. Okay. Music volume just a little bit back. Ambience volume just a little bit back. And apply. And controls is grayed out, so we probably can't make any changes because it's the demo. The Foretold Westmark Legacy. Let's have a look.
Who would have thought? My luck turning for the worse. Seems hereditary at this point. Hopefully, summons issued by the lawyer won't take too long. Lawyers. Wretched scoundrels. But the more I think about it, the more predictable it becomes. Being surprised was the last emotion I felt at the news. The one and only Westmark. A title I now bear. I guess it's my duty to survive now, no matter how distorted that burden may be.
Okay. I guess we just saw our character. I felt like the intro scene was a little bit cut off here, so I'm not quite sure. What do we have here? Herbert. Looks like a health bar. Inventory. We have a couple of coins, some pocket money, could be useful later. Pocket knife, my trusted companion that helps out in any trouble with a bottle or sticky situation. Available turns 3, damage 3. Equip. Okay. Westmark Family Tome. This book has been in my family for generations. This relic has brought me luck and information on matters that I do not understand at times. A handy tool when in need of guidance. Oh, so I can equip this as well. Anyway, general. Consumables. Okay. Deck. Half alteration. Divides a card by 2 rounded down. Combine modifier. Pulls adjacent cards together and adds them up. Shift left modifier. Moves the card 1 step left and pushes any blocking card. Does the same thing to the right. Value decreases by 1. That's all. Okay. Alteration. Value decreases. Divides a card by 2. Those are modifiers. And we don't have spells. 23 out of 32. Persona. Persona points. Every time you step on a persona spot, you get to pick 1 persona skill. These choices affect how you deal with skill checks and dialogues in combat, so pick carefully. We have mind, body, and soul. I hope they are overhauling this, because if I hover over it, the tooltip actually appears in the background. Or it's still... Oh no, you know what? It might actually register the fields in the background that I'm hovering over. Yeah, I think so. How to play. Mind is the investigator type, the person who loves to tinker and prod at problems. Body is the physical type, the person who brute forces their problem solving. Soul is the charismatic type, the person who solves the problem in mischievous ways. Sounds like soul might be our way to go. Let's have a look then at them. What is this? Oh, redraw. Allows you to redraw your complete hand. Shield and health. Collect your mind and gain 1 additional turn when drawing your hand. Allows you to redraw. Don't think we need to look too far into it, because I don't think the demo will allow us to get that fine. Plus 100 chance to dodge. Plus life, leech, and health. Shielding displacement. Okay. Overload damage. Okay, we start with 40 health and 7 shield, so I think this is right. This is probably our health bar. Okay. Can we select? No, we can't. That's the map. Notebook. The invitation. Dear Herbert Westmark, I hope this letter finds you well. We, Flanagan Brothers Law, have been trying to reach out to you due to an accident in Bournemouth several years ago. Oh, Bournemouth. Theodore is classified as deceased after being reported missing. You are the heir of the Westmark property and holdings. I would love to arrange a meeting at our firm to discuss the details of the arrangements and to sign the necessary papers. My deepest condolences and well wishes. Cecil Flanagan, Flanagan Brothers Law. Okay. I'm not sure who Theodore is, but seems like he left us a property, which we don't mind. Okay, and that's just the options menu. Okay, back to map. I'm guessing this is the way how we move. So let's click on the question mark. Herbert. Item required, item required. The invitation.
When this letter arrived, I believed it to be a poor joke to rile me up. Shove the recent death of my mother back into my face. I was right in some twisted way. On my father's side of the family, a nephew I never knew existed had disappeared and been declared dead. I had been named the heir of the Westmark fortune.
Okay.
God, you are so gloomy. Grief is fine and all, but you didn't even know these people.
Ambrose. Interesting.
Ambrose, not now.
Okay, seems like a ghostly companion.
Fine, fine. Just wanted to help out.
I'm already in love with the voice acting. Really well done. Okay, and then... what did it say? Oh, the tomb.
I suppose there is one good thing born from this tragedy. The family heirloom. Its safety is now my only priority. Been with the Westmarks for generations, and holding knowledge acquired through dedicated research.
Yes, and it would be helpful if you knew how to interpret the damn thing. It's the book that got us into this situation.
Well, it doesn't help it being written in a dead language.
Okay.
Whoa there!
Oh, for God's sake. This is the 5th time you've stopped. Do you really want to get paid the other half?
Nah, not it, sir. I need to relieve myself, if you don't mind. Won't take too long. Oh, not too long at all.
It's happening. The copious drink's finally getting to the man. It's a wonder why the driver did not stop earlier to relieve himself, or why I even took him up on the offer to guide me.
Desperation? All of them are drunk? I guess those are our dialogue choices right now. Let's just say all of them are drunk.
The man was on the border between sobriety and complete inebriation when we met him at the pub. You get what you pay for.
Fair enough.
He should have been here by now.
I guess that's it.
I bet he just tipped over and fell asleep in the mud somewhere.
Oh, or not.
That sounds like trouble.
Sounds serious indeed. Better go and see what that was.
It's locked. You need to force it to open.
phase 1. Oh. How to play your hand. You can at max hold 5 cards in your hand. Use the cards by clicking and dragging them onto a highlighted card on the board. If it isn't highlighted, then you can't place it. The main objective. The main objective is to lock in as many slots in the bottom row as you can to strengthen your upcoming action. You lock slots by combining and manipulating the focus cards on the board into the number shown on the slots furthest down. Your action, top left, updates every time you lock in a slot. I'm not sure I understand what I need to do, but you know what? Let's just try it. Okay. What are those? Is there anything? No. If I click on it, no tooltip. Okay. Turns and phases. Combat is ordered in turns. When the turn timer hits 0, the current phase will end. The action you've prepared will be executed. After the action has been made, a new phase will start. The amount of turns you get the next time is based on the weapon's turns value. The amount of turns you get is listed in the weapon tooltip. Using a card costs a turn, unless stated otherwise. On the weapons tooltip. Past turns and phases. You can end your phase prematurely if needed by clicking on the End Phase button to the left of your cards. This will execute whatever you have stored in your action. You can also pass your turn if you don't want to use the current cards in your hand. This will also progress the board's focus cards. Okay. So available turns is 3 and damage is 3. If only I knew what that means. Who turns left? I mean, what's the goal here? Let's pass the turn. When in a situation where no cards are needed, then sometimes it's better to pass the turn. This will cycle the cards on the board as if you use the card. Hmm? 3, 6, 4, 4. Locked in. Turns left. Phase 2. I do not understand what I'm doing here, but it looks intriguing. When locking in a slot, it blocks everything above it. No card will fall onto it, and the locked slot won't be manipulated by any cards from your hand. This is locked, okay? Locked in. You survived another encounter with your life intact. You found Shimmer Water Flask, a flask shining like sunlight containing what seems to be a consecrated fluid. Using this could hurt any corrupt being by the mere touch of 1 drop. Available turns 4, damage 4. General Identification Kit, used for fieldwork. Great tool for investigations when my eyes and ears fail me. So we just fought the lock of our own carriage. Slightly odd, but okay. Persona point gained. Oh, we're taking soul. 100% chance to dodge. Confirm. Consumables. Some items that you collect will be categorized as consumables. This means that you can use them in your inventory and get different benefits when using them. Consumable items are one-time use, so use them wisely. Oh, so we can investigate or have a question mark. Let's investigate first.
What was his name? Tom? Tim? Something? Driver? Are you there? Oh God, no. What? The man is torn to shreds. I've never seen such a brutal malevolence from an animal.
Animal? I don't think so, sir. Welcome to Bournemouth. Population? Something. Keep stomach in check. Success.
At least we're close. The sign, Herbert. We better get moving. Whoever, whatever, did this must be nearby.
The poor man's chest is split open by sharp teeth or vicious claws, revealing the content of his innards. Is this really a bear's work? Can it have been some rabid wolf? They are common here. I know that for a fact. Yet, anger clings to this act of violence, as whatever did this continued the attack past his death.
Yeah, very much so.
Yes, it's all fascinating. But maybe we should move before whatever did this decides we are on the menu. You need to stay alive for me, you know.
I like Ambrose.
I lean in to have a smell. The remains have a whiff of iron and sulfur.
Oh, so this is our success rate. Let's investigate. Come on. Yes.
What?
The corpse is fresh. It smells as if it has been decomposing for some time.
Interesting. Oh! And I can't choose this now. That's a shame. Okay, well, you live and you learn. Sonar point gained. 2 life leech. 15 health or shield. Okay, we're sticking with soul. Health and leech seems like a very good option. Confirm.
Remember how we met?
I have no idea.
My first magical incantation. It didn't go as planned.
Go figure.
It's the bane of my existence. I'm stuck around your neck because you made a mistake.
Come now, it was my first time.
That's no excuse. You tried to help that nice lady. What's her name? Penelope?
Patricia.
Well, almost.
Excuse me, Patricia. You exorcised me, but instead of sending me home, you attached me to you. A simple spelling mistake. I feel so abused.
We will find a way to get you home. Kind of why I saved the transcript of the incantation. To be able to fix it.
By the way, now that you have gotten some things, maybe you should equip the shimmer water flask in the inventory so we are better prepared for whatever's lurking in the dark. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Okay, let's have a quick look then at the inventory. Okay. Alright. Game saved.
Sometimes I wonder if all this happens for a reason. As if all this needs to occur in order for me to become a better man, or whatever those wise men usually say.
Judging from my observations, you should be wise at this age, but you have a hard time learning from your mistakes.
Shh. Hear that?
You just want to get me quiet. I get it.
No. The birds, the wind. It all stopped.
Okay. You can at max hold 5 cards in your hand. Use the cards by clicking and dragging them onto a highlighted card on the board. If it isn't highlighted, then you can't place it. The main objective is to lock in as many slots in the bottom row as you can to strengthen your upcoming action. Lock in as many slots, okay? You lock slots by combining and manipulating the focus cards on the board into the number shown on the slots furthest down. Your action, top left, updates every time you lock in a slot. My action. Life leech? No. Top left. Anyhow. Oh, okay. So those cards have values 2, 3, 1, 2. And here I need to reach 5, 4, 4, and 14. Oh, so is that how it works? Increases the value by 1. Combat is ordered in turns. When the turn timer hits 0, the current phase will end. The action you have prepared will be executed. After the action has been made, a new phase will start. The amount of turns you get next time is based on the weapon's turns value. The amount of turns you get is listed in the weapon tooltip. Using a card costs a turn, unless stated otherwise. And what is the action? Past turns and phases. You can end your phase prematurely, if needed, by clicking on the End Phase button to the left of your cards. This will execute whatever you have stored in your action. You can also pass your turn if you don't want to use the current cards in your hand. This will also progress the board's focus cards. Okay. So here we already have some, but this is a high number. We will probably want to get this then to the right. Okay. Again to the right. So why isn't this locking? This says 5 now. Okay. No, I can't hit there, so I can only do this. When locking in a slot, it blocks everything above it. No cards will fall in onto it, and the locked slot won't be manipulated by any cards from your hand. That was too quick. I probably need to look this one up later again. Locked in. Okay, so I have 2 locked now. And I deal 10 damage. And I leached 2 life. Liquid enemy action. Basically, click, drag. Doesn't do anything, okay. 5 damage. That's his attack. When does that happen? Anyway. 5, 11. Okay. Divides a card by 2. Wants them down. I wonder. Alteration, what's this then? Value decreased by 1. No, I don't really need this. What I could do is I could move this one to the side. Okay, so this hits exactly the point and it locks it. Also, does it need to be exact maybe? Value decreases by 1. Yep, so the next one is locked. Divides by 2. Let's go once more. No. So, can we move this to the right? 2 turns. Round 6. What's this? Put adjacent cards together and add them up. We don't need that. And in the next turn, this should be fine. Well, I don't know if this one is gonna come down, because then we would hit this, and we will hit the 11. But this looks like it's on the next row, so if there's nothing coming through, I should maybe do this. I'll try it. Okay, so now I took 5 damage. And I have 3 locked in. Okay. That was it already. Difficult to tell because I don't know what would have happened if I didn't lock them in. Anyway, you survived another encounter with your life intact. Equipment experience. Shimmer water flask. Oh, okay. Damage now is 4+1. Okay, so our equipment levels up as well. Relic. Shielding powder. A flask containing a blessed powdery substance by the monks at the Shenya Monastery. It helps shielding from ill-minded foes when locked in on the board. Gives shield 4. And coin. Some pocket money could be useful later. Okay.
That thing?
Good question. A mutated rat?
I don't know. I've never seen anything of the sort before. Perhaps these foreign lands hold undiscovered flora and fauna.
Yeah, sure.
Do you really believe that?
Mm-hmm.
I came here for one thing. Answers. Answers for the contents of this book. Nothing more.
Right. Thinking your family and the estate may hold answers?
Let us just go.
Alright then.
Bournemouth. Peculiar name for a peculiar town. Minuscule signs of life. The odd footsteps in the drying mud, and hints of chimney smoke still hanging in the air, appear to fade away. It's as if the people of this town don't wish to be known. Or found.
Well, maybe they like isolation.
Rare glimpses of the townsfolk send shivers down my spine. A few of them look as if they were plucked out of a grave. All scrawny and pale-looking.
You better keep your distance from these people. They don't seem to be the friendly type.
Okay. Alright, now we have 2 options. ZZZ, so that looks like going to sleep. Or whatever this is. So this is more intriguing. Let's click on this one. Persona point. Oh yeah, true, we had that before. Every time you step on a persona spot, you get to pick one persona skill. These choices affect how you deal with skill checks and dialogues in combat, so pick carefully. Yeah, and we obviously had already mind, body, soul. Continue. Investigator, tinker and prod, physical type, brute force, charismatic, solves the problem in mischievous ways. What do we have? Refocus. Collect your mind and gain 1 additional turn when redrawing your hand. +1 redraw. Extra focus. Start with 1 extra focus when activating a new weapon. Shield when moving. Shielding displacement. Each time a card gets shifted left or right, you get +1 shear wall. That's good. Let's take it. Okay, so now we have 45 health, 7 shield, and 2 life leech. Oh, and yeah, okay. No more sleeping. So I guess wherever there's a crossroads, you need to make sure it's either or.
The receptionist guided me through the hallways. I could tell a well-off lawyer works here, judging by the opulent decor. And that they could afford all this in a small town like Bournemouth is baffling.
He seems to be very proper indeed.
The receptionist told me to wait for Mr. Brooks in the office. So, here I am, waiting.
Alright, so we have the option to look through the trash or search the desk. Let's look through the trash.
I rummaged through letters and other random things in the bin. I hope to dig something up on this Cecil character. What I do find is a crumpled up paper with strange symbols, so I scribble it down for future reference.
Excellent. And we can see that he lives relatively healthy, at least there's an old apple core.
Sorry for keeping you waiting. I've had quite a busy time lately.
Hello, Mr. Sesson.
Welcome. Please, have a seat.
Of all the humans in your world that you've shown me, this one takes the prize. He looks like a chump and smells of garlic.
Hey, nothing wrong with garlic, Ambrose.
You're a long way from home, Herbert. Care for a drink?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, thank you.
Herbert, remember your promise? We wouldn't want to go through what happened last year again.
Uh-oh, what happened last year?
On second thought, I think
Oh.
I'll pass.
Okay.
So, you're here because you are the only living relative left on record. Well, due to the circumstances we found ourselves at, the time has passed since the event of Theodore being declared deceased has created some problems for us here at the office. We are looking at 4 years of no contact.
Okay.
Excuse me, I don't really follow.
Oh, well, Theodore, your nephew, was declared missing for quite some time after the incident with the estate because no body was found.
But I haven't had any contact with him since he was a lad.
But after 4 years, the police have now filed the missing person as deceased. That's why we haven't contacted you until now. Also, you are a hard man to track down, I might add.
He grins at me with a sleazy smile while rolling the glass between his fingers. I am hard to track down, but I do have an address.
There you go.
Herbert, I don't think this man is worth the hassle. Just get it over with.
Ask for the dotted line, or we can ask a couple more questions. But I do want to ask a couple more questions.
So Theodore could still be alive out there.
No one really knows, but feel free to look. It's not often missing people around here pop up.
I like the "meh" at the beginning.
The estate is still part of the Westmark family, right?
Yes and no. It's a legal fine line at this point. Now that you're here, we could start the judicious process of retaking those grounds.
Okay.
So everything my family built is just rubble? Nothing survived?
The incident really did something to that place. Not much left there, I'm afraid. But legally, you are allowed to overtake the premises and take whatever original assets you find that belong to the Westmarks. I recommend you go see it for yourself.
Is it livable?
I haven't seen the place for myself. People say it's basically a large crater.
Oh, wow.
Not many venture that far east. They say the forest there is haunted.
What kind of incident are we talking about?
Maybe we should cut our losses and head home.
But what if there are clues as to what happened? Besides, I didn't travel this far for nothing.
Good point.
Right, I am growing older by the minute. What are we talking about here? Is it money? Do I get the estate?
Yes and no. I suggest once you sign the deed to go to the estate and have a look at what you want to do with the place. Any monetary gains left by the Westmarks here have been sorted by the bank, loans and whatnot. I took a small commission for writing up the deed, and so the remaining fortune is at $20.
Holy, a whole $20.
The sleazy bastard tells me those numbers with a condescending tone and a smile I would like to crush barehanded. The travel expenses alone were more than that. I tell myself not to make a scene and just sign the darn papers.
Oh well.
Ah, there we go. You can keep the pen. Oh, pleasure doing business with you. And if you have any questions, you can always come back to me.
He seems quite nice. We should check out that estate. Maybe we will find some answers as to what happened to your family and get some closure. Right?
Oh, and one more thing before I forget. Could you check on George by the lighthouse? He owes me a visit, but I haven't heard back from him in quite a while.
Oh, I don't know.
There's barely anyone left in town to ask for help. You see, they will lose everything they own if they don't contact me soon.
I slowly nod my head in disbelief that I'm taking on a request when I've just been bamboozled out of a fortune.
Well, let's have a quick look at the inventory. So there's a few new things here now. We have a pen. It's said to be mightier than the sword, but I beg to differ if pointed at with a gun. Good point. We had this before, and some more coins now, so we're 40 in total. Okay. Let's go back to the map. Only 1 point, so let's go over here. Game save, nice. And we have a choice to make again. It's a shame that there's no tooltip highlighting what each of those actually are, because I'm expecting that it's going to be the same as earlier, so that we can't return back, so let's just go south for the time being. Oh wait, if you click on it. Drunkard, enemy type body, 34 HP, and what's the other one? Crows. Okay, I'll take on the drunken boy. Oh man. $34. He has a bottle of alcohol, enemy action. He's 3. And he does 6 damage. And we do 5 damage. Oh, so he does a little bit more damage, and his turn starts sooner. What do we need this time around? Ah. Can I just pass the turn? Okay, because this will lock. Okay. Divides a card by 2, round it down. I don't really want that, to be honest with you. Oh, we dodged it. I think that's because we had this ability, 100% dodge. But again, in just 3 turns, it's his turn again. Value decreased by 1. And we have the next one locked, which is good. I can't use this now? Oh, that's a shame. Okay, next one is in. Oh, we dealt 12 damage. Oh, I think I'm starting... No, wait, it doesn't make sense. So damage is 5, it says here. We just dealt 12 damage. I thought for a second maybe it's 6 and it means every time we lock one in, it doubles, but that can't be right either. Does it make sense then to look for the low value ones, make sure that those are locked in first? Or is it better to try straight away? Not quite sure. Okay, so now he dealt 6 damage, okay. Okay. Outfit. That's the next one locked in. And this one we overshot again, which is really weird. Oh, more damage. Oh, next one he's doing 8 damage. Not great. That's the last turn, so no, it doesn't really matter. It does not matter. Okay. 12 again. So we should hopefully be fine. Oh, they're not next to each other, okay. Yeah, so it doesn't matter then. So let's pass the turn. So this is locked straight away. We can't modify them. Okay, so it doesn't basically count it if I was to go around this way. It needs to be next to each other, alright. Can I move this to the right though? Revealed by discard pile. Okay. Okay, that's one more locked in. I mean, this will just go down, it's fine. Ouch. What do we do now in damage? We got 3 this time round. This time we only... well, he only had 10 health left. You survived another encounter with your life intact. Well, but just barely. Could be an experience. Oh, this time it's full. So now we're getting 2 shield. We got a lantern to light up hard to see places, a hot tea, cup of nice brew, soothing for mind and soul, cures all ailments. And some money again. If we go into our inventory, because we're pretty scruffy now, could we use this? Good. Let's go back to the map. Oh, this is another point. Or we heal up. Okay. I guess I'm okay, because we have one more healing item, and I really would like to get some more of those persona points. Let's see. Life leech and 5 health. 15 health. Or 5 shield and 5 health. I'll take more life leech.
Hello.
Oh. You look not creepy at all.
Who might you be?
Not too many travelers in these parts. Are you alone?
The voice acting so far was tremendous. I'm not sure the voice is good, but I don't know if it fits this design.
Guess so. Why?
Come closer, friend. I won't bite.
Are you sure?
I am a humble trader trying to make ends meet. For the rate of coin, I will let you purchase a card of mine. Wish to trade?
Okay. Why not? Oh. Face suspension. The board freezes and you can perform 1 extra action before your turn is over. Doesn't cost a turn. Doesn't trigger focus cards to move. That seems pretty valuable. Grants you an additional turn. Doesn't cost a turn, doesn't trigger focus. Oh, also good. Shift spell left. Board. Oh, that's the same as the one in front. Pull this down, specific cut on the board. Doesn't cost a turn. I definitely would have this one.
Good choice.
Oh, I can only buy one? Oh.
I will be seeing you two around.
You too? Aha. Not just a humble trader. Encounter Butcher. Right, one more fight. Let's see if we can figure this one out. Oh wow. I think we will have to, because that guy's gonna hurt. Two, 2, 4 and 3, that's 7. That's this one failed. That's 4, and this 3 would be this one failed. Yeah. Okay, that is fine. And now we're gonna get our first hit. Okay, one is locked in. Oh! I did see a little... I need to look this up in the recording again. So I think once this locked in, I think it said it added another 5 on the damage bar. Okay, that was our dodge. It's gone. I really want to turn this to the right. It's gonna overshoot it though. Okay, try this. Oh, only 7. Ay, ay, ay. So if we don't do better here, we are gonna lose this one. Ouch. Okay. It's almost his turn again. Okay. Okay, locked in. +5, +2. Okay, wow. Can we use items during a fight? Or only after? Because if we can only use it after, well... Quite frankly, then we are screwed. Locked. Okay, that's 3 locked.
Oh.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. Okay. Okay, that's a lock. That's very nice. Okay. No. That's perfect. That fits perfect. Oh, it's only 3 again. Shame. I mean, whether we lock this now or we lock this, it almost doesn't matter, right? Yeah. Let's just... Okay. We did it! Nice! Okay, I think we're starting to figure this one out. You survived another encounter with your life intact. Okay. I think, yeah, so you need to be precise on the figures. Oh yeah, it was already at the top. Oh, another T. A gun. Damage 8, chance to hit 40%. True equalizer, chance to hit is better when locking in more slots. Of course it is, and some coin. So that's damage is 4. Damage is 8, that's double. Okay, oh, I can have 3 things. Equip left click, but it doesn't do anything. Strange. Relics. Equipped your first relic. Relics are great additional help. In combat you will see highlighted slots that will show where the relic is sitting on the board. Okay. Sorry, I just noticed this one. Slot effects. The slots lights up red and blue if they have effects attached to them. When locked in, you can foresee. Oh, nice. The blue slot means it has a relic attached to it that you have equipped. The red one means it's cursed. Added by the enemy. These effects are activated when locked in on the corresponding slot on the board. Their instant will not need to wait for the phase to end. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Healed up again.
A dusty and claustrophobic feeling creeps over me as I enter the silent hall. The place seems well stocked with literature for such a small town. Who knows what knowledge might be hiding here?
Very nice. Pretty impressive.
You humans and the desire to scribble thoughts down, I will never understand.
Okay, so we have 3 things. We can talk to the librarian, look at the pedestal, or search the bookshelves. Let's search the bookshelves.
All books sit neatly stacked on the dusty shelves in an organized mess only the librarian could decipher. I stumble upon a strange contraption with symbols built into the bookshelf. I think I can use this note to crack the code.
Let's investigate it. And what note is he talking about? Phase 1. Oh, okay. Okay, I think that's fine. Doesn't work. No. I would need this one down here, and it would be a perfect fit. Guess it doesn't. Only 2 locked in. Oh, but looks like that was enough. I hope.
Ha! There we go.
Okay.
Ah, the dusty notes and old wrinkled documents are lying hidden in this secret compartment.
Okay. Hidden secret note. Where do I find this in my notebook? Documents regarding the mayor and his connection to the Order of Midland have been found. It states his involvement in the coup of Westmark Estate with the helping hand of a man named ... Craven. The first name is inked out. The town is colluding with the Order of Midland in exchange for something unknown. The Order are able to roam the lands freely as a result. What are they getting for this? Single words or entire paragraphs are inked over missing, so can't make heads or tails of this. There's a historical section in the text lower down. The founder of Bournemouth, Abraham Brooks. He commenced the work on the harbor with trade and transportation as a goal. Things didn't go as planned, since the constant cursed weather and bad logistics created issues. Abraham had to rethink his strategies and opted for fishing and farming further inland. A section also speaks of Brooks' Clasp, a cataclysmic event during 1733. During this time, the village was plunged into a year of darkness, storms, drought and sickness. Bournemouth was quarantined in hopes of stopping the spread of destruction. A year later, everything reverted to normal. The founder of the town, however, was gone, never to be seen again. Oh, we can also see the deed. Got the deed to the Westmark Estate stating that I'm the sole proprietor, not really what I was hoping for when I left London. Crumpled paper that contains a list of symbols with numbers and then a whole page with strange combinations. On the back side there's another number noted down, bookshelf 862. And the invitation, I think we've read this one. Okay, let's go back to the map. Let's look at the pedestal.
A dusty relic, which must be older than the town itself, rests upon a large pedestal at the far edge of the library, nestled in the shadows, and seemingly unimportant.
Let's approach the book.
Lit, but still hardly legible, due to its no doubt old age. I lean in to take a closer peek.
Luckily we have an identification kit.
As I approach this tome, a feeling of insignificance overwhelms me. The papers are so thin that they almost crumble between my fingers, but the scribbles on them appear otherworldly. It's hard to describe. Seems similar to my own family heirloom. Better I write this down for reference.
Order of Midland. Look. These pages are hard to decipher, but some parts are written in Latin. They describe the conservators' ranks of the Niflhelogian Order, also known as the Order of Midland. The Order is a branched sect of the Niflhelogian Society devoted to finding a path back to Midland. Their ranks are listed as Ancient Ones, a being older than time itself, Noble Conduits, a man of the highest order, Prophet, the protector of the Gospel and Word-bearer, and Cleric, Ecclesiastic Bibliothecary. Ecclesiastic Protectorate, Protectors of the Order, and Devotee, newly established believer. Alright. It's still here. Is there anything else? Approach the book. Continue.
My old age has caught up to me.
Okay.
And with
So we would need another equipment then.
a lady sits at the top of a ladder with books between her arms and legs, while digging her face deep into a historical textbook. I want to make contact, but hesitation grabs me for a moment.
Effective staring there, my friend. Can we go now?
Oh dear, didn't see you there, I'm afraid.
Say, you wouldn't have any historical records regarding the Westmark family?
Well, certainly. I believe it's in the row furthest back. Come, I'll show you.
Okay.
She stops near a bookshelf, and her face frowns as she shuffles through the shelf, seeming a bit perplexed.
Let me guess. It's not there.
That's not right. There looks to be volumes missing.
Dun.
The information you were looking for is not here, I'm afraid.
Okay, can we know who checked it out last?
Do you see who checked the information last?
I just have a last name jotted down. Craven. Does not say any more than that.
We had that in the note as well.
Is there anyone in town who knows my father Benjamin or nephew Theodore?
Only one person knows all the people who lived in these parts. Only one that is still with us is Father Malone at the church. You could go ask him.
Oh, really? Has it been misplaced?
I keep a strict order on everything here. I will have to see if it's been reported missing or if they're misplaced. Excuse me.
Thanks for the help.
Right.
Don't think there's much else we can do here, Ambrose.
What?
Oh, wait up.
Oh.
I did go through the records and no one has checked that section for years. Though there is a possibility of someone coming in and just taking it. We don't hold guards at the door or anything like that, so smuggling things out really isn't a challenge.
Okay.
That's odd. Why would anyone take a thing like that?
I don't know. I apologize for the inconvenience.
Not your fault, but thank you very much for double checking. Game saved.
Ah, we meet again. Care for a new card?
Of course I do. What do we have this time around? This doesn't cost a turn. Oh, so it's the same like the others, but we don't have to wait for another turn. Cleanse. Clears a slot from a curse. Very good. Doesn't cost a turn. All? Oh, that's also nice. Oh, I think I'm gonna take this one.
Always a pleasure doing business with a fellow traveler.
Okay, let's see
I will
where
be
this
seeing
takes
you
us.
two around.
Of course. Oh, and now we have a corrupted devotee. Alright, let's see how we go. Alright. Ooh. Okay, so we can choose now between the gun or the water flask. The gun does 8 damage and only takes 2 turns, but only has a chance to hit of 40%. So 60% chance to miss. Whereas this hits but takes longer. And he needs 3 and 13. I think I'm gonna stick to the water flask for this. And he has 60 health. Let's see how it goes. You can at max hold 5 cards in your hand. Use the cards by clicking and dragging them onto a highlighted card on the board. If it isn't highlighted, then you can't place it. Okay, I think we had that tooltip before. Yeah, main objective, okay. Alright, so this is now... Oh, so this is a blessed slot. So if we get the 7 in here, it means we get 4 shield points, which definitely would be a good thing. Alteration, value decreased by 1. Modifier, oh, we can combine. That doesn't really help us right now. It's 10. I think I'm gonna put this one through. Yeah, we had the turns and phases already as well. Okay. To the left. Alright. Only one more, and then he already... Ah, what a shame. Doesn't help. At least one locked. Okay, it gives us a bit of shield. Oh, and of course we still had our dodge. Excellent. So we didn't take any damage so far. Let's go. What? Why is... Ah. Okay, so we don't want to fill this one up now. Okay. I definitely want this there. Can we use this one? Oh no, then overshoot. That's not good. I only need 2 more. Can we... What if I move this to the right, though? At least this doesn't lock it, because we now overshot the target. Slightly annoying. Because I really would have liked to see this one filled up. At least 1 more. Oh nice, 12 damage, okay. Yeah, we're definitely sticking with the water flask. Because at the very least we know we're gonna hit him for 100%. Okay, so this one's gonna lock and gives us 4 shield points right away, which is nice, because we need it, because he's gonna attack the next round again. This one we don't want to get filled. Okay, so let's just pass the turn. Okay. So we took 4 damage from the 11 that he had. That's odd. Oh, we probably had more shield than that then, okay. Doesn't work, okay. I'll do this, modifier. No, we want to keep this here because the next one is a 2. And at least that means it overshoots, so that's good. Although, we could... No, this one comes later anyway. Yeah, it's a shame that I can't... Although, I could use this and overshoot it right away. And at least... Oh, no, but it fills one up here then, and then it would overfill this one. No, we just leave it like that. When locking in a slot blocks everything... Oh yeah, we had this before as well. Okay. This will lock this. Yeah. Okay, that's nice. No, I can't. Okay. Oh wow, 10 damage. Oof. That is a lot. Oh, and now it moved over to this one. And now we're... That is unfortunate. Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter one way or another. Okay. Oh, 12 still, despite the shield? Odd. Oh, is that his... Oh no, that's his action. He's gonna put up a shield in the next round. Conservation gives 6 to 9. Okay. And thanks to our life leech, we got a little bit of health back. We're sticking with the flask. Come on. Let's see if we can do this. If we can... Put this to the right. Nice. We can... Oh no! I need this to get over there. I need a different count. Face suspension. 6. Ah. Just didn't have the right ones in. Wow, such a shame. Okay, 6 damage because of the 6 shield that he had. Okay. It's over here now. Okay, and we overshot this one. Well, can't be helped. We need the 3. Yeah, pass the turn. Nice, this one's locked. 2 turns left. So the maximum that I could do now is we could merge this one, but it would be over here, which doesn't help us. So this will go to 5, and then we have 1 turn left, so we can't fill it anyway, so it's fine. Okay, but we're keeping the upper hand. Damn, that's a long fight. This one is locked. Lock 2 more right now. Oh, now I have a curse. When locked in, he'll be affected by bleed for 2 turns. Oh, but I don't have anything to move it over anyway. Wait, I can try this. It wouldn't be enough. No, it wouldn't be enough anyway. Well, I can overshoot at least. Okay. Oh, wow. That was nice damage. Okay, I think we got this. Gives us another couple of 4 shield points. That's good, because he's gonna do 11 damage, which is tough. Okay. Oh no, thanks to the shield he only did a little bit of damage, which is nice. It doesn't matter. If I'd used the modifier, pulls adjacent cards together and adds them up. But it pulls all of them together, right? So we end up with, what is it, 6? Well, whether we have nothing or 6, it doesn't matter, so let's just do this. Oh no, it did work. Look at that, 3. Alright, there you go, devotee. You survived another encounter with your life intact. Okay, the only downside is because we didn't use the gun, we didn't get any experience on it. And we got some coin. Right.
Delving deeper into the woods covers my surroundings in a veil of darkness. It feels as if a malevolent force lurks around every corner. I went on deeper, but won't be able to see where I'm headed in this darkness. Oh, God!
What in the world happened to him?
Oh, he's just resting.
I do not know. This looks surreal, as if a plant grew out of the man, killed him from the inside out.
A plant? Okay.
Hello? Anybody out there?
I guess this is not voice acted. Mak Tok. Breath. Nagarash.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Do you?
A man is chopping a body with an axe next to a sparkling fireplace while spouting out gibberish. He suddenly stops and turns his head slowly towards me.
Gadak Tok. Hello there. Oh. I thought already that it's quite a good length for the demo. Great. Really good first impression. Like the art style, reminds me a lot of Darkest Dungeon, even though I've never played the game, but I obviously know about it, and I think this looks fairly similar. Unique playstyle, very, very interesting, really cool. And I think with the addition of additional cards, this is going to get super interesting and really strategic. Definitely one to keep an eye out. So if you like what you saw, give it a try. The demo is for free, available on Steam. You can just download it, go ahead, give it a whirl. Maybe use some of the other options that I didn't take. But yeah, really cool. It took me a minute to get the hang of it because the mechanic, I think, isn't the most obvious one. But then once you have it, it's actually, yeah, it kind of makes sense. But I really, really like the voice acting. Again, artistic style, really nice. I think it really fits this setting, this like Gothic, dark, mysterious setting. From the story, I can't tell too much. I mean, it's an okay entry, kind of being here following the announced death of a relative, and because we are now named in the will and on this way to this property, and clearly some very bizarre things happening. But then again, our character seems to be shrouded in mystery as well, especially given the fact that we have a speaking ghost growing out of our own neck. So, but yeah, I quite enjoyed my time with this. Westmark Legacy, the Foretold, really like this. I'll definitely keep an eye on it. But yeah, let me know what you think, if you've given it a try yourself, if you have any tips also on how to play this card game. Maybe one of you is already a little bit further. Please hook me up in the comments. Other than that, thank you so much for joining me again. Really appreciate you being here. Hopefully I will see you again on the next one. But until then, please look after yourself, take good care, and until then, bye bye.